Hello and welcome, episode 800 on this main channel, arroba at Davi_Alex8. Just want to let everyone know that everything I do for this princess right here. Be blessed. Hey everyone, I am very not happy right now. Okay, I think I said in a prior video that the Chromebook I had been using was from 2018. Make that 2017 and make that June 2017. So in a couple months it's going to be a 7-year-old Chromebook, which now computers, laptops, they should last longer than phones, but I gotta say one thing. This iPhone has lasted me, has been, maybe because I put a case on it, I don't know, but man, I just spent the last like 30 minutes trying to upload a video to the new channel, where to try to give myself a chance to maybe grow an opportunity to start a formal business, a formal corporation. Due to the fact that around here I've applied at in August the princess is going to be going to Walter C. Young, which is middle school. Over here in the States we have a different school between elementary and high school. It's called middle school, and it's usually like the grades between 6th through 8th. Pretty much when puberty hits. Let's just say, girls at 12 they get the bar mitzvahs. Mariah's gonna be turning 12, but she's at Walter C. Boys, their bar mitzvahs at 13. The exception would be like quinceañeras for Latin American girls, and Sweet 16 for Anglo-Saxon girls. But this damn Chromebook, I was excited, and I still am, because if I ever have a chance to get a new one, at least I know that the the Chrome browser, it automatically opens up a new tab for the YouTube Studio, allows you to make custom changes to the video, like at the end, add video cards, add cards, add they have different things they call it. And these are things that are all brand new to me, because I've only used the iPhone, remember? This is video number 800 BTW, or at least 800 that's listed. I have some videos unlisted. And I also did start a tier on my Patreon for videos that I shoot that I end up realizing, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to put this out. I started level 2 tier on my Patreon. I think it's like $8. $88. You know what I'm saying? A lucky number out here in China. China and Russia, they're both very lucky, because pretty soon we're gonna have Donald Trump as president. So the United States is gonna be busy becoming better again, while the rest of the world, the other superpowers, are gonna overtake our title of being superpowers, because DJT ain't got no clue. He don't know anything about foreign policy. He don't know anything about diplomacy. Oh, I'm the best fucking how do you call it, negotiator. This is how you negotiate. You call the president of another country, little fat man, so you insult them. And this is considering the fact that this person has nuclear weapons, and they're essentially, they're cut off by the UN from the rest of the world. So their people, you gotta imagine their president must be upset, because just like Cuba was cut off. But you know what? Cuba, they did rather well for themselves. Because I seen Cuban immigrants, and let me tell you something. They seem, I could tell somebody who was born and raised in Cuba, like, by their physical build, that they, okay, that's a Cuban person, they had a Cuban diet, you could actually just tell. Just like this channel that I'm making, I worked for a dietitian, which I partly mentioned it. Well, I had mentioned it in the description, which it took me forever to type. One, to type in Spanish, it's difficult with this keyboard. It's not like the iPhone. The iPhone, you could just, my iPhone, I have 3 different languages on the keyboard, and all I just gotta do is just press a button, goes from one to the next. I got the English keyboard, I got the Spanish keyboard, and then I got the Cyrillic keyboard. And to switch from one to the other, just press one button. Bam, go to the next. Bam, go to the next. Bam, go to the next. And that's it. With this shite, I gotta go to settings. I gotta add it. Then I gotta press like control shift or control shift space bar to go to 1, and then control space bar to go back. And then it doesn't tell you which keys change to which, because this is not, this is just a fixed keyboard. It's not like the keyboard on the iPhone, which, it's a touchscreen. But unless I get like a Google phone, I'm not gonna have the full experience. What I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna add the title here as best as I can, and then I'll change it when on the iPhone, because I'm not gonna spend another however long I spent, 45 minutes of my time just for it to, I accidentally turned off the computer, and it shouldn't have done that. I think it was because the battery was low. I accidentally turned it off. Alright, thumbnail, bam. The only reason I want to upload it on here is so that I can put at the end, I can put the little thing where I'm gonna put a playlist. Audience, not for kids. I never put anything for kids, because 1, people can't leave comments, and 2, the only child I'm concerned about is my own, and it's already enough. Like, if I have to watch something with it, like, I don't watch any adult stuff with her because it's too much to then talk to her about it. I'd rather have mom talk to her about it. And then when I do talk to her about things, like, I don't know exactly what her and mom have discussed. So, and we haven't really sat down, had like a group combo, like a family combo. But see, like, this asks questions that I never was asked on the iPhone. Altered content. Do any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say or do. Alters footage of a real event or place. Generates a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur. None of my videos have that shite. Follow automatic chapters and key moments. I just leave that on. Automatic concepts, tags. I'll add the tags later, man. I ain't got time for that right now. Like I said, I had to spend so much time on this, and then I accidentally turned it off, man. And I did a really good description, all in Spanish, about the first time, because this ain't my first rodeo doing this. I actually, it wasn't, there was no exercise involved, but it was, my friend, she wanted to lose a couple pounds. So I gave her a diet, like what kind of things are good to eat, at what portions. I also told her, like, if you're gonna eat this portion, don't worry, it's not gonna fill you up, but in like, if you're hungry in 2 to 3 hours, eat like a little, like a fruit, which fruits are usually like about 100 calories, or or have a yogurt, something to that effect, and I never asked her for any monies. I just did it because at that time, I was just, and I am still passionate about it. Except now, heaven willing, I'll be able to maybe make some monies. Don't allow remixing. I don't want people ever finding myself and start remixing it. Leave other people on blogs, comments, comment moderation, but no moderation. Don't hold any comments. I allow all comments. I don't care if it's good, bad, whatever you gotta say. Speak your heart out. This is America. Freedom of speech, baby. As long as it's not, what's the word? When you say something that's not true or whatever, I forget what it is. But Trump be saying shit that's not true, but he get away with it because he's Trump. People that follow Trump, they're not thinking politics. They're just thinking about, idolatry. They idolize the guy. You know what I'm saying? Which, it's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Especially these so-called Christians. Man, I can see why Muslims, I can see why the Middle East could care less for this country, because, in Christianity, in the word, it says, thou shalt have no other God before me, thou shalt not have no idols whatsoever. So in other words, if you go into someone's home and they're Catholic and they have like a picture of like Jesus Christ, painted in the Renaissance or in any point in time, or a cross, that's called idolatry. The word actually tells us that is something that doesn't make our higher power too happy. But I guess we like to show off our faith, which at the end of the day, yes, faith without works is dead. You have to work on it. And I even told my common law, because she was upset that I partook in an event this morning that had to do regarding our daughter. It was an event her school was offering. I was up in the air about going, but then Papa Alex said, David, go and do it. I'm like, okay, fine. And I invited my common half to go. My common law to go. So I go, I'm gonna be busy, I gotta go shopping. I don't feel well. So I'm like, okay, fine. Here's, a couple Tylenol. You need something to drink. I went and got her coffee, just like how she liked it. Long story short, she comes back, well, now when she comes back, she just got upset at me that I went to this thing. And I told her in the morning, I said, hey, this is gonna happen today, would you like to go? And she couldn't go. Why would she get upset that I went? There's 7 sessions. She can go to the next one. It's next Monday. She's like, oh, I didn't know about it. So you know what I did? After everything was said and done, I went to the front. I started walking home. I forgot about it. And I was like, oh, shit, I forgot. Let me go back to the office. I had to walk back around, maybe like another 400 meters. Extras for my walk, right? And went back in the office. I said, excuse me, my common law, she was complaining about not getting the message from Mrs. Wagner. I guess the weekly reminder. Can you just check for me that her email and everything is in place, which it should be, because she's mom. She's got full legal custody over our daughter, even though we definitely take care of her without a doubt, 50-50. No doubt, 50-50. Okay? So they read off to me. They read off to me the email. I was like, oh no, that's not it. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't think that's the one that she uses. The one she uses is a little different. They're like, could you confirm it for us? I'm like, yes. And then I confirmed the email because I know it off the top of my head because I help her with enough damn things that she needs help with, and all the meanwhile she can go shopping on all these apps, which I have no clue about. I don't do any online shopping, none whatsoever. I don't know anything about any of that shit. All right, I don't know anything about any social apps. I'm just learning this shit right now. This is the only thing I have besides email. All right, it's YouTube, and that's it. I'm not gonna give my information to that Zuckerberg guy. Are you fucking nuts? So then you can go and then sell all my data, and I already do because I downloaded WhatsApp years before he had bought it. That's the only reason that I went so long without a cell phone. I didn't want a cell phone. I didn't want a damn cell phone. I was so happy not to have one of them damn things all the time. I'm looking down on a damn screen. But then an associate of mine was like, David, I need you to get a cell phone. I'm like, homie, I can't. I'm poor. I don't got no money. He flies all the way down here from upstate. I'm not gonna say which state he was flying from. He buys me an LG, I don't know, some type of phone. It was nice. It was fancy. It was a Virgin Mobile phone, so it was kind of like the last one, let's just say, right? And yeah, he just bought it for me. I didn't want it. I would have been good without it, but the only reason is because he felt comfortable talking in WhatsApp, because WhatsApp had it was encrypted from one end to the other end. That way, your combo that you have, it's encrypted, so it's supposed to be ensure its privacy, right? Which a supercomputer or a quantum computer, it could unencrypt all that shit in a heartbeat. And then the Zuck, he buys them out for what? Like, was it 9 billion, 19 billion? I don't remember this shit. And long story short, so now, what is it? Meta? That's the name of his company. They own Facebook. They own Instagram. They own now WhatsApp. I'm still talking to the dude through WhatsApp. I'm still talking to other people through WhatsApp. And you wanna know what's funny? Way before the Zuck bought WhatsApp, there's a little option where you put your name, and underneath you put like a little, like, a little thing to describe you. I put $, $, and I put the word data, and I put $, $. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in IT, but shit, I've been around computers long enough in my life that I knew from the get. Before I knew. Look, if you guys want to know what the first form of social media I interacted with was, I'll let you know what it was right now. It was an app called America. It was AOL instant messaging, AIM. All it was is just like you go into a little room with other people in it and everybody starts chatting, and that's what it was. You get to meet people that way. You could do like little DM chats with somebody that you meet. Everybody was all the same. Oh, like you put like acronyms so that you can ask people what is your age, sex, location, stupid shit like that, man. And I could just tell that it was people in there, they weren't, it was, no. That was the first form of social media that I interacted with. And from just getting a taste of that, I already knew, I kind of had an idea, what was going to progress, because with technology, and especially with Moore's Law, which was very applicable at that time, eventually you could tell that newer things were going to come out. And make a long story short, it's pretty much left to the imagination. What they're gonna decide to make, or whatever the case, and then after that, you had your own little custom web pages, whatever, this and that. I remember one of the first pop-up ads, or when pop-up ads started coming around, there was, I remember Netscape, I think it was. I remember Napster, the first time. That was when MP3s became a thing, like we were introduced to the public, or the masses, which was a compressed form of a file. You can compress it to like a tenth of its size, or whatever the shite, I don't remember. And I forgot who it was. I think it was like Metallica and some other people, some other groups. They were like pleading with Congress, saying that Napster is gonna ruin the music industry. And sure enough, instead of ruining it, it was just the next step. It was like the next barrier for it to overcome. And now what is it we got now? We have well, I'm an old man. I'm turning 62 end of this year, good willing. So I still use Pandora. You know what I'm saying? That's how old I am. I use Pandora. And then what else? All right, I added that playlist. Let me add another video here. Let's add it right here. And but no, Pandora is not what's in right now. What's in right now is those SoundCloud rappers. What app do they use? Is it SoundCloud? I don't even know. I don't even know the name, to be honest with you. And to be quite honest, I could care less. And alright, I added the cars, I added the end screen, I believe. Let's go to next. No copyright issues found. Go to next. This is gonna be a public video, of course. No instant premiere. Do kids appear in this video? No, my daughter don't even want to show up in the videos I make. Looking for overall content guidance, possibly, but for right now, let me just publish this. Hopefully it'll go through. So yeah. Oh, let's close this. I ain't sharing it with nobody. I shared it with my aunt because this video I made was in Spanish. And I think in this new channel, I'm gonna have to make each video that I make, I'm gonna have to redub it in Spanish as well, because if you have a portion of the population that only speaks Spanish, they're not gonna understand if I make it, you know, if it's just in English. But yeah, so this Chromebook was manufactured June 2017. So my little nephew, Joaquin, is only 4 months older than this Chromebook. Okay? And then my other my youngest nephew, Sebastian, is 13 months younger than this Chromebook. Okay? And don't get me wrong, it functions. It's just the keys are, you know, probably my fault. You know, I dropped cigarettes on it. Some of the keys are burnt. The A sticks, the D sticks, I think the number 5 sticks. It doesn't work well if you want to use another language, like I said, like the iPhone. But since it's a Chromebook, it uses Chrome browser, which is convenient for YouTube, making YouTube videos. In a sense, it allows you to add little extras, which I hadn't known till now. And I had done like over 700, I was like at 780 videos on my main channel, and I hadn't even know how to add, what do they call it, a card, an end screen, all that shite. And I didn't know, I've seen that in all other videos. I just never did it on any of mine because I'm using an iPhone and I didn't really know much about it. But I said, let me give this a try. I took off the little, this is with the camera. I keep this on. I don't keep it on the phone because, you know, whatever. You know, you can only maintain so much privacy. You know, they can literally, they got satellites with that when they look down, I think the resolution is as good as like either like 10 centimeters, I think it is. I forget how it is. Well, we'll find out. When Trump becomes president, I'm sure he'll send out a tweet in his Truth Social of when something bad happens abroad, and he'll send a tweet of one of our satellites, you know, taking pictures, and he's going to be defending, saying, oh, the United States didn't have anything to do with it. I'm sure he'll do it again, because that's Trump for you, man. Trump, he ain't your regular politician, man. Just like Chappelle said, you know, the difference between Trump and the other politicians are like, you know, you could be like, hey, I know what you guys are doing there. Trump will walk out and be like, hey, you know what you said that what we're doing here? What you think we're doing here? That's exactly what we're doing here. And I'm going right back in to do it. And then he'll go right back in to do it. But if anybody's listening to me and these words have any meaning, pray for all the leaders, whether it be in the House, the Senate, executive branch, judicial branch. Because my main concern mainly is because Trump's facing all this legal trouble now, and it's gonna hurt his ego, you know, because Trump, you know, he's not a difficult person to understand, you know, he puts himself first, you know what I'm saying? Always has, always will, and nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one to judge, you know, and even if I did judge, my judgment wouldn't mean shite, okay? And I'm afraid that he's gonna, all the troubles that he's been going through, because from what I understand, I don't know if I heard correctly on the news, maybe I should turn on the TV and see if there's any news on. There's been like, they've been fining him like vast amounts of monies. And that could, you know, trigger a person to behave or act a certain way. And I'm just afraid that that's gonna, like, you know, change the way that he makes decisions. He already made some of the shittiest decisions anyways, you know. He undid so many of Obama's policies. Look at that incident that happened with the derailment of the railroad. He undid one of Obama's policies, which was, you know, to check the safety of railroads, you know, and also the Environmental Protection Agency. He took so much money away from them. ended up going back and. But people don't pay attention to that. People pay attention only to like what they want to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said to send a check for like $700 or $1,300 or whatever it was for each person. Yeah, of course. But you know what else happened when he was in power? Other superpowers, they got more powerful. You know what I'm saying? Trump is the master negotiator. Oh, he'll put a tariff on China, so China can't bring shit over here. Man, China owns the whole East. What do? They just send their shit over to another country, and then they send it from that country to here, and they bypass all those little tariffs that he had. Oh my goodness! Oh gosh, he couldn't even foresee that. I don't even think Trump knows. I think Jeffrey Epstein would have made a better president than Trump. At least Epstein knew how to play chess, I imagine, because he had a weird ass chessboard, from what I understand, in his mansion. But yeah, you know, Trump, you know, he wanted something, he got it. You know, bless the guy, man. You know, and I really wanted him to be. I didn't want him to be president. I was trolling everybody in the beginning. As soon as he became president, he was going to allow the purge to happen. I was sending everybody that message. People were texting me back, oh, F you, what are you talking about? Stop messaging me, blah, blah, blah. And now my new thing, which if this happens, is the best case scenario. Trump is going to free all prisoners, whether they're in a federal prison, county jail, state prison, as long as they're naturals or U.S. citizens, he's going to free them from jail, let them back out on the streets. And who is going to go in there to replace them? All the illegal aliens that are coming into this country. Now, if Trump did that, that'd be the best case scenario. I'd be so happy. Worst case scenario, I ain't even gonna say it. But anyways, everybody, it's been real. Be blessed. What are you talking about in the news? Oh, the clips. I told my old man, he's like, oh, we got 40% of me. I'm like, Dad, even if we had 10%, you know, that only 10% of the sun was gonna show, the size of the sun is beyond, like, like, just like our brains can't comprehend, you know, the Almighty. We can't even comprehend the size of the sun. So even if we had 10% of the brightness of the sun coming in, it would still look like a full bright day, because the size of the sun is ridiculous. But I'm tired, done talking. 800, I'm out. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit this, but I probably will. Put a little card at the end. I don't know. Peace, love. Thank you for watching. If you made it to this moment, bless your heart. Please hit the subscribe. Please like. Check out my new channel. I'm gonna put a link in the description, comments. Just link in my channel page. Share that channel with anybody you might know. I really need to. I'll apply at different places. Probably as soon as my baby's done with elementary. Not looking forward to it, because a place that is just minimum wage, what I'll say is like, maybe like, look man, I'll work 10, 15 hours tops, and then I'll spend the rest of the time either pursuing this to see if I can get anywhere with this, or continue applying where I really want to work, you know, which is somewhere where ideally when my time is up, I can leave a little something for the baby, because, you know, that's what we want to do in life, you know, right? Take care of our offspring. All right, everybody. Ciao. All right, if you made it to this moment, you are a wonderful, beautiful legend, and I appreciate you very, very much. If you can please like, hit the subscribe, and go check out the new channel. Maybe you have an aunt or uncle lives near the area or would like to meet at the Pembroke Lakes Mall and participate in the program. I'd be more than delighted. Like I said, try to do my best for the princess. Thank you.